जय ऋषि की जय।
जिस दिन वेद के मंत्रों से धरती को सजाया जाएगा, जिस दिन वेद के मंत्रों से धरती को सजाया जाएगा, उस दिन ऋषि के गीतों का त्योहार मनाया जाएगा।
जय जय ऋषि की जय, बोलो जय जय ऋषि की जय। जय जय ऋषि की जय, बोलो जय जय ऋषि की जय।
जिस दिन काले बाजारों में धन के चोर नहीं होंगे,
धन के चोर नहीं होंगे, धन के चोर नहीं होंगे।
मदिरा के सौदाई जिस दिन चारों ओर नहीं होंगे,
चारों ओर नहीं होंगे, चारों ओर नहीं होंगे।
अंडे मांस के खाने वाले रिश्वतखोर नहीं होंगे। जिस दिन सच कहने वालों के दिल कमजोर नहीं होंगे। भूखे बच्चों को जिस दिन भूखा न सुलाया जाएगा, ओ भूखे बच्चों को जिस दिन भूखा न सुलाया जाएगा, उस दिन ऋषि के गीतों का त्योहार मनाया जाएगा।
जय जय ऋषि की जय, बोलो जय जय ऋषि की जय। जय जय ऋषि की जय, बोलो जय जय ऋषि की जय।
जिस दिन वीर शहीदों की कुर्बानी की पूजा होगी,
कुर्बानी की पूजा होगी, कुर्बानी की पूजा होगी।
देश के हित में सब कुछ देने वालों की पूजा होगी,
की पूजा होगी, की पूजा होगी।
उधम भगत सुभाष की जब कुर्बानी की पूजा होगी, वीर शिरोमणि लक्ष्मीबाई रानी की पूजा होगी। जब ऋषि के सपनों को साकार बनाया जाएगा, जब ऋषि के सपनों को साकार बनाया जाएगा, उस दिन ऋषि के गीतों का त्योहार मनाया जाएगा।
जय जय ऋषि की जय, बोलो जय जय ऋषि की जय। जय जय ऋषि की जय, बोलो जय जय ऋषि की जय। जय जय ऋषि की जय, बोलो जय जय ऋषि की जय। जय जय ऋषि की जय, बोलो जय जय ऋषि की जय।
Namaste, all. Welcome to another Sunday morning service here at the Our Spiritual Center. Today's service will be led by the youths. We will begin with Sandhya. अथ सन्ध्योपासना विद्धिः ॐ अमृतोपस्तरनमसि स्वाहा ॐ अमृतापिधानमसि स्वाहा ॐ सत्यं यशः श्रीर्मयि श्रीः श्रयतां स्वाहा ॐ शन्नो देवीरभिष्टय आपो भवन्तु पीतये शन्योरभिस्रवन्तु नः देवी स्वरूप ईश्वर पूरन अभीष्ट कीजे यह नीर हो सुधामय कल्याण दान दीजे नित रिद्धि सिद्धि बरसे हित हो सदा हमारा बहती रहे हृदय में सद्धर्म प्रेम धारा सद्धर्म प्रेम धारा O all pervading Mother, sweet and divine, be pleased to bless the cravings of my soul, to reach thy bosom, may this world of mine be filled with peace and bliss from pole to pole. Athanga Sparsha Mantra. Om Vak Vak. Om Pranah Pranah. Om Chakshush Chakshuhu. Om Shrotram Shrotram. Om Nabhi. Om Hridayam. Om Kantha. Om Shiraha. Om Bahubhyam Yasho Balam. Om Karatalakar Prishthe. Marjana Mantra. Sprinkling of water. Om Bhuh Punatu Shirasi. Om Bhuah Punatu Netrayoh. Om Swah Punatu Kanthe. Om Mahah Punatu Hridaye. Om Janah Punatu Nabhyam. Om Tapah Punatu Padayoh. Om Satyam Punatu Punashirasi. Om Kham Brahma Punatu Sarvatra. Pranayama mantra. Saying this mantra in one breath 3 times. Om Bhuh, Om Bhuvah, Om Swaha, Om Maha, Om Janah, Om Tapah, Om Satyam.
Om Bhuh, Om Bhuvah, Om Swaha, Om Maha, Om Janah, Om Tapah, Om Satyam.
Om Bhuh, Om Bhuvah, Om Swaha, Om Maha, Om Janah, Om Tapah, Om Satyam. Agamarsha mantra. Om Ritancha Satyamcha Bhidhatapasodhya Jayata Tato Ratraya Jayata ततः समुद्रो अर्णवः ॐ समुद्रादर्णवादधि संवत्सरो अजायत अहोरात्राणि विदधत् विश्वस्य मिषतो वशी ॐ सूर्याचन्द्रमसौ धाता यथा पूर्वमकल्पयत् दिवं च पृथिवीं चान्तरिक्षमथो स्वः ॐ शन्नो देवीरभिष्टय आपो भवन्तु पीतये शन्योरभिस्रवन्तु नः मनसा प्रक्रमा मंत्र ॐ प्राची दिग्गग्निरधिपतिरसितो रक्षितादित्या इषवः
तेभ्यो नमोऽधिपतिभ्यो नमो
रक्षितृभ्यो नमः
ईशभ्यो नमः
एभ्यो अस्तु योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्वस्तं वो जम्भे दध्मः ॐ दक्षिणादिगेन्द्रोऽधिपतिस्थिरश्चिराचि रक्षिता पितर इषवः
तेभ्यो नमोऽधिपतिभ्यो नमो
रक्षितृभ्यो नमः
ईशभ्यो नमः
एभ्यो अस्तु योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्वस्तं वो जम्भे दद्मः ॐ प्रतीची दिग्वरुणोऽधिपतिः प्रेदाकु रक्षितान्नमिषवः
तेभ्यो नमोऽधिपतिभ्यो नमो
रक्षितृभ्यो नमः
ईशभ्यो नमः
एभ्यो अस्तु योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्वस्तं वो जम्बे दद्मः ॐ उदीची दिक्सोमोऽधिपतिः स्वजो रक्षिता शनिरिषवः
तेभ्यो नमोऽधिपतिभ्यो नमो
रक्षितृभ्यो नमः
ईशभ्यो नमः
एभ्यो अस्तु योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मस्तं वो जम्बे दद्मः ॐ ध्रुवादिग्विष्णुरधिपतिः कल्माषग्रीवो रक्षिता विरुध इषवः
तेभ्यो नमोऽधिपतिभ्यो नमो
रक्षितृभ्यो नमः
ईशभ्यो नमः
एभ्यो अस्तु योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मस्तं वो जम्बे दद्मः ॐ ऊर्ध्वादिक् बृहस्पति रधिपतिः श्वित्रो रक्षिता वर्षमिषवः
तेभ्यो नमोऽधिपतिभ्यो नमो
रक्षितृभ्यो नमः
ईशभ्यो नमः
एभ्यो अस्तु योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मस्तं वो जम्बे दद्मः Upasthana mantra. At this time, imagining that you're very close with God. Om Udvayantamasspari Swaha Pashyanta Uttaram
देवं देवत्रा सूर्यं मगन्म ज्योतिरुत्तमम्
Om Udatyam Jata Vedasam Devam
वहन्ति केतवः
Drishe Vishwaya Suryam Om Chitram Devanamudaganikam
चक्षुर्मित्रस्य वरुणस्य अग्नेः
Apradyava Prithivi Antariksham
सूर्य आत्मा जगतस्तस्तु शस्त्र
Swaha. Om Tachchakshurdevahitam Purastachchukramucharat
Pashyema Sharadah Shatam
Jivema Sharadah Shatam
Shrinuyama Sharadah Shatam
Prabhavama Sharadah Shatam Deenah Syama Sharadah Shatam
Bhuyasya Sharadah Shatat
Om Shanno Devirabhishtaya
Apo Bhavantu Pitaye
Shanyorabhisravantu Naha Ata Brahma Gayatri Savitri Guru Mantra Om Bhur Bhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat
Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat
Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat. O soul of life, the holy King of kings.
O God of all the regions, high and low,
O Lord of joy, whose glory nature sings.
who shapes the earth and lets the mortals go,
We seek thy blessed feet to meditate,
upon thy glorious form of holy light,
which drives away the gloom of sins we hate.
and makes the souls of righteous people bright,
My heart, O Father, meekly prays to thee,
to win thy grace to make me good and wise,
and bless my mind with knowledge full and free.
from dark and vicious thoughts of sins and lies.
Yes, from dark and vicious thoughts of sins and lies. He Ishwar Daya Nidhe
Bhavat Kripayanena
Japopasana Dikarmana
Dharmartha Kama Mokshanam
Sadyah Siddhir Bhavena Tata Ishwar Namaskaryat. Om Namah Shambhavaya Cha
Mayo Bhavaya Cha
Namah Shankaraya Cha
Mayaskaraya Cha
Namah Shivaya Cha
Shivataraya Cha
Ye Mangalesh Shankar Mangal Karo Hamara Pavan Prakash Paye परमार्थ पुण्य द्वारा
परिजान पे पिलादो अवदर अगाध दानी तेरी शरण में आया है भक्त यह भवानी है भक्त यह भवानी.
And now I bow to thee, O God of calm, O God of peace, and Lord of bliss divine.
Thy grace supplies to burning hearts alone. Thy blessings in my right desires shine.
Om Shanti, Shanti, शांति इति संक्षेपतः संध्योपासना विद्धि समाप्तः. We now invite the Yajman to the mandap as we prepare for Hawan. We'll have a bhajan in the meantime by Rajan.
आज मिल सब गीत गाओ उस प्रभु के धन्यवाद। आज मिल सब गीत गाओ उस प्रभु के धन्यवाद। जिसका यश नित गाते हैं हर बगुन जन धन्यवाद। मंदिरों में कंदरों में पर्वतों के शिखर पर, मंदिरों में कंदरों में पर्वतों के शिखर पर देते हैं लगातार 100 बार मुनिवर धन्यवाद। आज मिल सब गीत गाओ उस प्रभु के धन्यवाद। शादियों में जलसयों में यज्ञ और उत्सव के आन। शादियों में जलसयों में यज्ञ और उत्सव के आन। मीठे स्वर से चाहिएगा नारी नर सब धन्यवाद। आज मिल सब गीत गाओ उस प्रभु के धन्यवाद। गान कर अमी चंद भजना नंद ईश्वर की स्तुति। गान कर अमी चंद भजनानंद ईश्वर की स्तुति। ज्ञान धर सुनते हैं श्रोता कान धर धर धन्यवाद। आज मिल सब गीत गाओ उस प्रभु के धन्यवाद। उस प्रभु के धन्यवाद। उस प्रभु के धन्यवाद।
Thank you very much, Baharaja. We will now begin with Achman. Ath Achmanam. Yajman taking water in their right palm. Om Amrito Pastaranamasi Swaha. O Lord, the indestructible and protector of all, save us from pains and sorrow, just like a sheet protects us from below.
Om Amrita Pidhanamasi Swaha. O Lord, the indestructible and protector of all, save us from pains and sorrows from above.
Om Satyam Yashah Shrirmai Shriha Shrayatam Swaha. O Lord, protector of all, be gracious to us so that our lives may be filled with truth, fame, fortune, and prosperity. Athanga Sparsha. Yajman taking water in the left palm and touching various limbs of the body. Om Vanma Asyestu.
Mouth,
Om Nasor me Pranostu.
nostrils,
Om Akshnor me Chakshurastu.
eyes,
Om Karnayor me Shrotamastu.
ears,
Om Bahvor me Balamastu.
arms,
Om Urvorma Ojostu.
thighs,
Om Arishtani Mengani Tanustanvame Sahasantu.
all over.
अथ ईश्वर स्तुति प्रार्थनोपासना मंत्राः ओम विश्वानि देव सवितर दुरितानि परासुव यद्भद्रं तन्न आसुव ओम हिरण्यगर्भः समवर्तताग्रे
भूतस्य जातः पतिरेक आसीत्
सदाधार पृथिवीं द्यामुते माम्
कस्मै देवाय हविषा विधेमा
ॐ य आत्मदा बलदायस्य विश्व
उपासते प्रशिशं यस्य देवाः
यस्य छायामृतं यस्य मृत्युः
कस्मै देवाय हविषा विधेमा
ॐ यः प्राणतो निमिषतो महित्वैक
इद्राजा जगतो बभूव
य ईशे अस्य द्विपदश्चतुष्पदः
कस्मै देवाय हविषा विधेमा
ॐ येन द्यौरुग्रा पृथिवी च दृढा
येन स्वस्तभितं येन नाकः
यो अन्तरिक्षे रजसो विमानः
कस्मै देवाय हविषा विधेमा
ॐ प्रजापते नत्वदेतान्यन्यो
विश्वा जातानि परिता बभूव
यत्कामास्ते जुहुमस्तन्नो अस्तु
वयं स्याम पतयोरयीनाम्
ॐ सन्नो बन्धुर्जनिता स विधाता
धामानि वेद भुवनानि विश्वा
यत्र देवा अमृतमानशानास्
तृतीये धामन्नध्यरयन्ता
ॐ अग्नेनय सुपथाराय अस्मान्
विश्वानि देव वयुनानि विद्वान्
युयोध्यस्मज्जुहुरानमेनो
भूयिष्ठान्ते नम उक्तिं विधेमा
हे सकल जगत के उत्पत्ति करता समग्र ऐश्वर्य युक्त शुद्ध स्वरूप सर्व सुखों के दाता परमेश्वर आप कृपा करके हमारे संपूर्ण दुर्गुण दुर्व्यसन और दुखों को दूर कीजिए जो कल्याण कारत गुण कर्म स्वभाव वाले पदार्थ है, वे सब हमको प्राप्त कीजिए। अथ वाचनम्। ॐ अग्निमीले पुरोहितं यजस्य देवमृत्विजं होतारं रत्नधातमम्।
ॐ सनः पितेव सुनवेग्नि सुपायनो भव सचस्वानः स्वस्तये।
ॐ स्वस्ति नो मिनीतामश्विना भगः
स्वस्ति देव्यदितिर्नर्वणः
स्वस्ति पूषा असुरो दधातु नः।
स्वस्ति द्यावा पृथिवी सुचेतुना।
ॐ स्वस्तये वायुं प्रब्रवामहे
सोमं स्वस्ति भुवनस्य यस्पतिः
बृहस्पतिं सर्वगणं स्वस्तये
स्वस्तय आदित्यासो भवन्तु नः।
ॐ विश्वे देवानो अद्या स्वस्तये
वैश्वानरो वसुरग्निः स्वस्तये
देवा अवन्तवृभवः स्वस्तये
स्वस्ति नो रुद्रः पात्वं हसः
ॐ स्वस्ति मित्रावरुणा
स्वस्ति पत्ये रेवति
स्वस्ति न इन्द्रश्चाग्निश्च
स्वस्ति नो अदिते कृधि
ॐ स्वस्ति पन्थामनुचरेम
सूर्याचन्द्रमसा विवा
पुनर्ददताग्नता जानता
सङ्गमे महि
इति संक्षेपतः स्वस्ति वाचनम्। अथ शान्तिकरणम्। ॐ शन्ना इन्द्राग्नि भवतामवोभिः
शना इन्द्रावरुणारातहव्या
शमिन्द्रा सोमा सुविताय शन्योः
शना इन्द्रापूषणा वाजसातौ
ॐ शन्नो भगः शमुनः शंसो अस्तु
शनः पुरन्धिः शमुसन्तुरायः
शनः सत्यस्य सुयमस्य शंसः
शनो अर्यमा पुरुजातो अस्तु
ॐ शन्नो धाता शमुधृता नो अस्तु
शना उरुचि भवतु स्वधाभिः
शन्रोदसी बृहति शन्नो अद्रिः
शनो देवानां सुहवानि सन्तु
ॐ शन्नो अग्निर्ज्योतिरनीको अस्तु
शनो मेत्रावरुणा विश्विनाशम्
शन्नः सुकृतां सुकृतानि सन्तु
शना इशिरो अभिवातु वातः
ॐ शन्नो द्यावा पृथिवी पूर्वहोतौ
शमन्तरिक्षं दृशयेनो अस्तु
शन्न ओषधिर्वनिनो भवन्तु
शनो रजसस्पतिरस्तु जिष्णुः
ॐ शन्न इन्द्रो वसुभृदेवो अस्तु
शमादित्येभिर्वरुणः सुशंसः
शन्नो रुद्रो रुद्रेभिर्जलाशः धीरिः शृणोतु ॐ शन्नः सोमो भवतु ब्रह्मशन्नः
शनो ग्रावाणः शमुसन्तु यज्ञाः
शनः स्वरोणामितयो भवन्तु
शनः प्रस्वः
शंवस्तु वेदिः। अथ शिवसङ्कल्पमन्त्र। ॐ हे ॐ यजाग्रतो दूरमुदैति देवम्
तदु सुप्तस्य तथैवेति
दूरङ्गमं ज्योतिषां ज्योतिरेकम्
तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु
ॐ येन कर्माण्यपसो मनीषिणो
यचे कृण्वन्ति विधतेषु धीराः
यदपूर्वं यक्षमन्तः प्रजानाम्
तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु
ॐ यत्प्रजानमुत चेतो धृतिश्च
यज्ज्योतिरन्तरमृतं प्रजासु
यस्मानरिते किञ्चन कर्म क्रियते
तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु
ॐ येनेदं भूतं भुवनं भविष्यत्
परिगृहीतममृतेन सर्वम्
येन यजस्तायते सप्तहोता
तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु
ॐ यस्मिन् ऋचः सामयजुंषि
यस्मिन् प्रतिष्ठिता रत्नाभाविवाराः
यस्मिंश्चित्तं सर्वमोतं प्रजानाम्
तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु
ॐ सुषारथिरश्वानि वयन् मनुष्यान्
येनेयते भीषुभिर्वाजिनैव
हृत्प्रतिष्ठं यदचिरं जविष्ठम्
तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु
ॐ सनः पवस्व शङ्गवे
शञ्जनाय शमर्वते
शन्राजन्नोषधीभ्यः ॐ अभयं नः करत्यन्तरिक्षमभयम्
द्यावा पृथिवी उभे इमे
अभयं पश्चादभयं पुरस्तात्
दुत्तरादधरादभयं नो अस्तु
ॐ अभयं मित्रादभयम् अमित्रादभयम्
जातादभयं परोक्षात्
अभयं नक्तमभयं दिवानः
सर्व आशा मम मित्रं भवन्तु
सर्वाशा मम मित्रं भवन्तु इति संक्षेपतः शान्तिकरणम् अथ अग्न्यधान. May we all stand as we invite Agni. ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वर्द्योरिव भूम्ना पृथिवीवरिम्ना तस्यास्ते पृथिवी देवयजनि पृष्ठे अग्निं मन्नादमनाद्याया दधे. Yajman fan the fire. ॐ उद्बुद्ध्य स्वाग्नि प्रतिजागृहे त्वमिष्टापूर्ते संसृजेधामयं च अस्मिन् सधस्ते अध्युत्तरस्मिन् विश्वे देवा यजमानश्च सीदत. May we all take our seats. Atha Samidadhana. Yajman offering 3 pieces of Samidha.
ॐ अयन्त इद्म आत्मा जात वेदस्तेने ह्यस्ववधस्व चेधवर्धया चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्मा वर्चसे नानाध्येन समेधया स्वाहा इदमग्नये जातवेदसे इदन्ना मम
ॐ समिधाग्निं दुवस्यत घृतैर्बोधयतातिथिम् आस्मिन् हव्याजुहोतना सुसमिधाय शोचिषे घृतं तीव्रं जुहोतना अग्नये जातवेदसे स्वाहा इदमग्नये जातवेदसे इदन्ना मम
ॐ तन्त्वा समिद्भिरङ्गिरो घृतेन वर्धयामसि बृहच्छोषाय विष्ठय स्वाहा इदमग्नये अङ्गिरसे इदन्ना मम
अथ पाञ्चकृताहुति. Yajman making 5 ghee offerings. Om ayanta idma atma jata vedhastene
ह्रस्ववर्धस्व चेधवर्धया
chasman prajaya
पशुभिर्ब्रह्मा वर्चसे
नानाद्येन समेधय स्वाहा इदमग्ने जातवेदसे
इदन्ना मम
ॐ अयन्त इद्म आत्मा जातवेदस्तेने
ह्रस्ववर्धस्व चेधवर्धया
चास्मान् प्रजया
पशुभिर्ब्रह्मा वर्चसे
नानाद्येन समेधय स्वाहा इदमग्ने जातवेदसे
इदन्ना मम
ॐ अयन्त इद्म आत्मा जातवेदस्तेने
ह्रस्ववर्धस्व चेधवर्धया
चास्मान् प्रजया
पशुभिर्ब्रह्मा वर्चसे
नानाद्येन समेधय स्वाहा इदमग्नये जातवेदसे
इदन्ना मम
ॐ अयन्त इद्म आत्मा जातवेदस्तेने
ह्रस्ववर्धस्व चेधवर्धया
चास्मान् प्रजया
पशुभिर्ब्रह्मा वर्चसे
नानाद्येन समेधय स्वाहा इदमग्नये जातवेदसे इदन्ना मम. Fifth and final time. Om ayanta idma atma jatavedhastene
ह्रस्ववर्धस्व चेधवर्धया
chasman prajaya
पशुभिर्ब्रह्मा वर्चसे
नानाद्येन समेधय स्वाहा इदमग्नये जातवेदसे इदन्ना मम. Atha jal sinchana. Yajman sprinkling water in the 4 cardinal directions. Om aditye numanyasva east. Om anumate anumanyasva west. Om saraswati anumanyasva north. Om deva savitah prasuvayajam prasuvayajyapatim bhagaya
दिव्यो गन्धर्वः केतपुः केतन्नः पुनातु वाचस्पतिर्वाचं नः स्वदतु.
Agharavaja Bhagahuti, ghee only. First in the north, then in the south, then two in the center. Om Agnaye Swaha Idam Agne Idanna Mama.
ॐ सोमाय स्वाहा इदं सोमाय इदन्ना मम.
Om Prajapataye Swaha Idam Prajapataye Idanna Mama.
ॐ इन्द्राय स्वाहा इदमिन्द्राय इदन्ना मम.
Pratah Kali Nahuti, ghee and samagri. Om Suryo Jyotir Jyotihi Suryaha Swaha.
ॐ सूर्यो वर्चो ज्योतिर्वर्चः स्वाहा.
Om Jyoti Suryaha Suryo Jyotihi Swaha.
ॐ सजुर्देवेन सवित्रा सजोरुषसेन्द्रवत्या जुषानः सूर्यो वेतु स्वाहा.
Om Agnir Jyotir Jyotiragnihi Swaha.
ॐ अग्निर्वर्चो ज्योतिर्वर्चः स्वाहा.
Silent mantra. Om Swaha. Om Sajurdevena Savitra Sajuratrendra Vatya Jushano Agnirvetu Swaha.
ॐ भूरग्नये प्राणाय स्वाहा इदमग्नये प्राणाय इदन्ना मम.
Om Bhuvarvayave Panaya Swaha Idam Vayave Panaya Idanna Mama.
ॐ स्वरादित्याय व्यानाय स्वाहा इदमादित्याय व्यानाय इदन्ना मम.
Om Bhurbhuvah Swaragni Vayavadityebhyah Pranapana Vyanebhyah Swaha. Idamagni Vayavadityebhyah Pranapana Vyanebhyah Idanna Mama.
ॐ आपो ज्योतिरसो अमृतं ब्रह्मा भूर्भुवः स्वरों स्वाहा.
Om Yang Medham Devaganah Pitaraschopasate Tayama Madhya Medayagne Medhavinam Kuru Swaha.
ॐ विश्वानि देव सवितर् दुरितानि परासुव यद्भद्रं तन्न आसुव स्वाहा.
Om Agne Naya Supatharai Asman Vishwani Deva Vayunani Vidwan Yoyodyasmaj Juhurana Meno Bhuyishtante Nama Uktim Vidhema Swaha. I would now like to invite Pandit Deepak Ramanji remotely to perform special mantras.
As we continue this morning with the beautiful Havan ceremony, this Havan Yajna, we embark now upon a segment of a special request, acknowledging the occasions and the events in the lives of our members. Friends, before we go into those special requests, let us all sit for a moment and contemplate on the many people who are in difficult circumstances, who are challenged by illness or grief or loss, or who are in institutions of recovery, unable to sit like us for worship this morning. So let us join and chant together Mahamrityunjaya mantra, Om Trayambakam Yajamahe. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukumiva Bandhana मृत्योर्मोक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मोक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मोक्षि यमामृतात् मृत्योर्मोक्षीयमामृतात् मृत्योर्मोक्षीयमामृतात्. And today we would like to observe the passing of a very dear mother from our Irish Spiritual Center, Mataji Dularia Sursain. Mataji is also affectionately known as Mataji Data. Friends, Mataji passed and had the Antyeshi Sanskar performed yesterday. She passed on the 16th of April. Mataji was the mother, grandmother, and great-grandmother of many, many children. And she has been associated with the Irish Spiritual Center for a very, very long time. She had also worked closely with our dear Dharmacharya Pandit Ramlalji for many years, serving and attending and worshipping at the Irish Spiritual Center. Mataji was very well loved by all of her children, all of her siblings and cousins, and also she survived her late husband. The family would like to remember her as always giving and feeding people. And she enjoyed having the company of her grandchildren and her great-grandchildren with her at all times. She was a person that was always engaged in chanting of mantras and prayers, and she especially loved to chant Gayatri Mantra, and she always had words of wisdom for everyone who visited her. My dear friends, on behalf of all of her family members, her siblings, her children, their spouses, her grandchildren, her great-grandchildren, and all of the extended family, they would like to say how much they will miss her. And we, on behalf of our Spiritual Center, our President, Pandit Bharat Singh, our Chairman of Trustees, Bhai Sagar Rajpal, all of the executives and officers, and all of the entire membership of the Irish Spiritual Center, we extend our deepest condolences to the members of the family of Mataji Dularia Sursain, fondly known as Ma Dataji, and to say that we hope Paramatma will grant you the strength and the courage to overcome this great loss in due course of time. We have two birthdays to acknowledge today. The first one is for our young son, Sanjeev Dhanwantari, the son of Behan Sharmila and Bhai Shamindra Dhanwantari, and the brother of Rajiv. Sanjeev celebrated his 13th birthday on Friday last, that's Friday the 22nd. And we would like to join today with his parents and everyone in wishing him belatedly a very, very, very happy birthday. We have a note from his parents saying that best wishes are coming from, of course, his mom, Sharmili, his dad, Sharmindra, and his brother Rajiv, and the entire Dhanvantari and Chakalal family, especially from Nani and Nana, Aja, and Aji. And this note also says that they wish him a long life filled with many blessings of health, happiness, prosperity, and success in his academic endeavors. And they also say they would like to see him grow into the best person that he can possibly be. Sanjeev is a very, very outstanding and excellent member of our Thursday Sandhya and meditation class. He participates very actively. He always has something to present, and he always also is involved in asking questions in that class. Sanjeev, on behalf of your parents and your grandparents and your brother and your extended family, and also the president and chairman of trustees and executives and officers of the Irish Spiritual Center and the entire membership, and especially from all of the members of our Thursday class, Thursday, Sunday, and meditation class, we want to wish you belatedly all the best. May you continue to grow, may you continue to glow, and may you continue to keep going on this wonderful path of academic success combined with your cultural and your religious affiliation. Finally, friends, we have a very special birthday to mark today itself. That's the 25th of April, Sunday, the 25th of April. And this birthday belongs to no lesser person than our very dearest Pandita Bharati Ramsamuj. Today, Behin Bharati, as she's fondly known to all of us, is celebrating her birthday. And not an ordinary one, but a 65th birthday. I may say that Pandita Bharati is a household name in the Hindu and West Indian community in New York, and also in Guyana, and also in Fort Lauderdale in Florida and the surroundings, and many other places. For more than 30 years, she has been with the Irish Spiritual Center, serving in many, many ways in different capacities, especially as a pandita and as a teacher of Dharma. And together with Pandit Raveen Ramsamuj, they founded the EMA, East Indian Music Academy. And EMA has been supplying musicians over the years and culturally fluent young Hindus to the Irish Spiritual Center for many, many, many years. And so we acknowledge your contribution, Pandita Bharati, through music and through the East Indian Music Academy. Those of you who know Pandita Bharati, she has been, from a youthful age, she has been involved in Dharma and Kultia in Guyana, growing up in Windsor Forest. And she has been, doing bhajans and chanting of mantras and shlokas and performing havan and sandhya and sanskars from a very early age. And as a pandita of the Irish Spiritual Center, as part of the Mehila, she has been the Mehila Dal or the Mehila Samaj. She has been a tremendous inspiration to our mothers and sisters to learn and to enhance their knowledge of Dharma and Sanskriti. As a Pandita, She's also made a very deep impression on so many people's lives in several parts of the New York and Guyana and wherever she's known. She has left an indelible mark on the lives of so many people. Friends, on her birthday today, we would like to say that greetings are coming from her Dharam Patni, Pandit Ravindran Ram Samuj, her children Avirod, Yoga, Videsh, and Ashti, and daughter-in-law Dahin Dayana Daya Ram Samuj, and from all her siblings, both in Guyana and in the United States and wherever they may reside. These greetings are coming to her and also from her extended family, all of the members of that huge extended family of Pandita Bharati Ramsamuj. Greetings are coming to you, Pandita Bharati, from all of these wonderful members of your family. And on behalf of the president of our spiritual center, Pandit Bharat Singh, the chairman of trustees, by Sagar Rajpal, the officers, and all of the executives, and all of the entire membership of our spiritual center, we wish you a very, very outstandingly happy birthday today. And we wish you continued health, continued soundness of mind, continued prosperity, and continued success in all of your undertakings. At this point, we'll chant some special mantras. First, we'll chant mantras for Mataji Dularia Sursain, and then we'll chant some special mantras for birthday celebrants. Offerings will be made of ghee as we chant these mantras. Om Suryam Chakshurgacchatu Vatamatmadhyam Chagaccha Prithivim Chadharmana Apovagaccha Yadi Tatrate Hitamoshadhishu Pratitishta Sharirai Swaha. And after death, the power of sight is absorbed in the sun. And may the soul go into the atmosphere and other luminous regions and return back to its just deserts. May the soul continue through the various abodes of nature and in accordance with its meritorious deeds, acquire suitable bodies. Om Ajo Bhagas Tapasatam Tapasvatam Te Shochis Tapatu Tam Che Arche Yaste Shivastanvo Jata Vedasta Bhirvahainam Sukritamulokam Swaha. And may Mataji soul continue on its travel. The Atma leaves the body in preparation for future. O soul of Mataji, Dularia Sursain, may you purify your karmas and become such that the energy of your brilliance, with the energy of your brilliance, you may take birth where such elements of shining qualities and virtuous people take birth. Om Vayur Anilam Amritamatedam Bhasmantam Shariram Om Kratusmara Klebesmara Kratusmara Swaha. The soul is not made of matter. It is immortal. At the time of transition, it leaves the body, and via the cosmic airs, it enters other bodies. This body terminates in ashes. O soul of Mataji, Dolarius and Sursain, O Krato, O doer of actions, remember Om, remember the Supreme Lord, remember your actions, remember Om, remember Om. And For our birthday celebrants today, we chant these following mantras, Rajiv and Pandita Bharati. Om Indram Indrajiva Surya Jiva Deva Jiva Jivyasam Sarvamayur Jivyasam Swaha. O sovereign and omnipresent Lord, may the lives of our dear son Sanjeev and our dear Pandita Bharati attain the full span of life, equipped with all the necessary divine powers for success, for health, for peace, and for longevity. Om Tat Chakshurdevahitam Purastat Chukramucharat Pashyema Shardah Shatam Jivema Shardah Shatam Shranuyama Shardah Shatam Prabhravama Shardah Shatam Madina Syama Shardah Shatam Bhuyasya Shardah Shatat. O all-pervading Lord, well-wisher of the righteous, you are pure and eternal. May these two children of yours, Pandita Bharati and our son Sanjeev, enjoy your blessings of sight, hearing, speech, and life for a very, very long life. Even if they continue to live beyond expectations, may they continue to enjoy all of these blessings of good health and possessing all faculties. Medham me varuno dadatu, medham agni prajapati, medham indrascha vayuscha, medham data dadatu me swaha. May you, O Lord, who are just, grant to these two birthday celebrants wisdom through righteous deeds. May you, effulgent Lord, Lord of all creatures, grant them right understanding and discrimination. May the omnipotent Lord, the source of all vitality and strength, confer on them the faculty to discriminate between right and wrong, good and bad, truth and untruth. Once again, we wish to extend our condolences to the family of Mataji, Dularia Sursain, and our happy birthday greetings for all blessings to Sanjeev and Pandita Bharati. And now we'll continue with the remaining portion of the Havan.
Thank you very much, Pandit Deepak ji. Continuing with the Havan, Purnahuti Roop Akara Vajibhagauti, ghee only. Om Agnaye Swaha, Idam Agnaye Idannamama.
Om Somaya Swaha Idan Somaya Idan Namama
Om Prajapataye Swaha, Idam Prajapataye Idannamama.
Om Indraya Swaha
Idam Indraya Idannamama. Om Bhuragnaye Swaha, Idam Agnaye Idannamama.
Om Bhuvarvayave Swaha Idam Vayave Idan Namama
Om Swaradityaya Swaha, Idam Adityaya Idannamama.
Om Bhurbhuvah Swaragni Vayavaditebhyah Swaha Idam Agni Vayavaditebhyah
Idannamama. Atha Brahma Gayatri Savitri Guru Mantra. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्
स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा हे दयालु परमात्मन आप अपनी असीम कृपा से हमारी सदा रक्षा करते हैं। आप ही हमारे जीवन आधार है। अपने सेवकों के दुखों को दूर करके उनको सुख देने वाले हैं। आप सर्वत्र सुप्रतिष्ठित और सुप्रसिद्ध है। आप सर्वोत्तम शुद्ध पवित्र और ज्ञान स्वरूप है। आपसे ही यह सारा जगत उत्पन्न हुआ है। आप ही सकल शुभ गुणों की खान है। आपका हम प्रतिदिन ध्यान करें और आप हमें विवेकशीलता धारणावती मेधा सद्बुद्धि प्रदान करे। सुष्टकृत आहुति, ऑफरिंग ऑफ प्रसाद। ॐ यदस्य कर्मण्योत्यरीरिचं यद्वा न्यूनमिहाकरम्
अग्निष्टत् स्विष्टकृत् विद्यात् सर्वं स्विष्टं सुहुतं करोतु मे।
अग्नये शिष्टकृते सहुतहुते सर्वप्रायश्चित्ताहुतीनां
कामानां समर्धयत्रे सर्वानः कामान् समर्धय।
स्वाहा इदमग्ने सृष्टकृते इदन्ना मम। प्रजापत्याहुति घी ओनली साइलेंट मंत्र। ओम स्वाहा idam prajapate idanna mama. May we all stand for the final three offering. Om sarvam vay purnam swaha. Om sarvam vay purnam swaha. Om sarvam vay purnam swaha. Yajman with hands outstretched to the fire. Om tanupa agniyasi tanva me pahi. Om ayurda agniyasi ayur me dehi. Om varchoda agniyasi varcho me dehi. Om agniyan me tanva onam tanma aprena. Om medha me devah savita adadhatu. Om medha me devi saraswati adadhatu. Om medha me ashvino devavadhattam pushkarasrajo. Apyayatam. Om vakchama apyayatam. Om pranashchama apyayatam. ॐ चक्षुश्च मा आप्यायताम् ॐ श्रोत्रं च मा आप्यायताम् ॐ यशो बलं च मा आप्यायताम् यज प्रार्थना गीत पूजनीय पूजनीय प्रभु हमारे पाव उज्जवल कीजिए छोड़ देवे छल कपट को मानसिक बल दीजिए वेद की गाये रचाए सत्य को धारण करे हर्ष में हो मग्न सारे शोक सागर से तरे अश्वमेधाधिक रचाए यज पर उपकार को धर्म मर्यादा चला कर लाभ दे संसार को स्वार्थ भाव मिटे हमारा प्रेम पत्र विस्तार हो ईदन मम का सार्थक प्रत्येक में व्यवहार हो हाथ जोड़ झुकाए मस्तक हाथ जोड़ झुकाए मस्तक वंदना हम कर रहे नाथ करुणा रूप करुणा आपकी सब पर रहे प्रभु आपकी सब पर रहे प्रभु आपकी सब पर रहे ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् हे ईश सब सुखी हो कोई न हो दुखारी सब हो निरोग भगवन धन धान्य के बंधारी सब भाद्र भाव दे के सन्मार्ग के पथिक हो दुखिया न कोई होवे सृष्टि में प्राणधारी हे ईश सब सुखी हो. O Lord, may all be happy, may all be free from misery, may all realize goodness, and may no one suffer pain. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. I'd now like to pass the program over to our host for today, Behen Darshini Singh.
Namaste, everyone. Warm namaste to everyone joining us here in Mandir this morning and on social media via Facebook or YouTube. However, you're joining us this morning, we welcome you. Thank you, Bhai Rajan and Bhai Niraj, for creating wonderful vibrations in our Mandir this morning. To open this morning's segment, and this morning's program is brought to you by the youths. We would like to invite Pai Niraj once again to do a pageant for us.
Namaste all once again. संसार ने जब टुकराया तब द्वार तेरे प्रभु आया। मैंने तुझे कभी ना ध्याया, तूने सदा सदा अपनाया। संसार ने जब टुकराया मैं मद माया में फूला, तेरे उपकारों को भूला, तेरे उपकारों को भूला। तूने कभी नहीं बिसराया, मैं ही जग में भरमाया। संसार ने जब टुकराया तब द्वार तेरे प्रभु आया। था मोह नींद में सोया, अवसर हाथ से खोया, शुभ अवसर हाथ से खोया। जब लुट रही थे माया, तूने कितनी भर जग आया। संसार ने जब टुकराया तब द्वार तेरे प्रभु आया। मैंने तुझे कभी ना ध्याया, तूने सदा सदा अपनाया। संसार ने जब टुकराया तब द्वार तेरे प्रभु आया। संसार ने जब टुकराया, संसार ने जब टुकराया, संसार ने जब टुकराया।
Thank you so much, Pai Niraj. This pageant is reminding us that we own nothing in this world. We are mere travelers, so let us not forget God. We'll now have another pageant, and this one will be done by Bahin Sudeepa. And Bahin Sudeepa is the daughter of our current president, Pandit Bharat Singh.
Namaste everyone. Namaste everyone.
Thank you, Bahin Subadipa, for that wonderful bhajan. I will now go into this morning's announcements. We'd like to begin by reminding you of our weekly Sandhya and meditation sessions. These are led by Pandit Deepak Raman every Thursday at 7:30 p.m. via Zoom. If you'd like to participate in these sessions, please reach out to Pandit Deepak for the Zoom link. Next, I'd like to inform you about our Mahela group. Our Mahela group is centered around women, empowering women. We do a variety of, we take part in a variety of roles in this mandir. And if you would like to join us and get involved, you can contact Panita Nirvani, who is the lead liaison for this program. We'd also like to remind you of our monthly youth forums. These are currently being held on Sundays in person. If you would like more information about that program, please contact Bahin Diana. If you would like to make a donation and you cannot do so in person, we're providing you with a QR code. You can scan the QR code on your screen, or you can click on the link in the live stream. And that link will take you to our PayPal process, and you'll be able to make a donation there. Please be sure to include your name and contact information in order to receive a receipt. Finally, if you would like us to do a special mantra for you for an occasion, you can submit your name, photo, and message to the email address on the screen. And that email address is aryaspiritualcenter@gmail.com. Center is spelled CENTRE. We would prefer if you send these submissions by the Thursday before the Sunday service on which we would make your announcement. So that will give us enough time to include your message in our program. Please save the date also for the following upcoming program. You and your family are invited to a very special celebration here at the Arya Spiritual Center for Indian Arrival Day. And this program will take place here at Arya Spiritual Center on Saturday, May 21st at 4 p.m. That's Saturday, May 21st at 4 p.m. This will be an entertaining and educational experience that will include drama, poetry, songs, tasa, and much, much more. Please join us for this wonderful occasion to celebrate the legacy of our ancestors. Those are all the announcements that we have for this week. At this time, we will invite Bhai Ompal to do the youth message for this morning. Bhai Ompal currently lives in Schenectady. He was in our first year Pandit's training program. He is a very hardworking student and he excels in all that he does. And we are very happy to invite Bhai Ompal this morning to present the youth message.
Namaste.
Namaste.
My name is Ompong
Dilchern.
I am 15
I am
years
15
old.
years old.
I live in
I live in
Niska and I am
Niska
in 10th
and I am in
grade.
10th grade.
I enjoy
I
playing
enjoy
dholak,
playing dholak,
tabla, and
tabla,
harmonium.
and harmonium.
My
My
topic today
topic today
is
is
sanskars.
sanskars.
The word
The word
sanskar
sanskar literally means
putting together,
making
making perfect,
or to prepare.
But the word
But the word
sanskar
sanskar
in Sanskrit
in
is a very
is a
difficult
very
one to
difficult one
translate
to
into
translate
English
into English
or any
other language
because it
because it
no
has no exact counterpart in other cultures.
Some modern
Some modern
scholars say
scholars
its
say
meaning
its
most
meaning
resembles
most
the term
resembles the term
sacrament
sacrament
from Roman
from Roman
Catholicism.
Catholicism.
This is due
This
to
is
the
due to the
similarity in that they
similarity in
both
that they both
prescribe a set
prescribe
of
a set of
structured
structured
rituals and
rituals
cultural
and cultural
practices to be
practices to be
performed at a
performed at a
specific time in
specific
a
time
person's
in a
life.
person's life.
For example,
For example,
the Catholic
the
wedding
Catholic wedding
sacrament
sacrament
is similar
is
to the
similar
Vivaha
to the Vivaha
Sanskar,
Sanskar,
and the
and the
sacrament of
sacrament of
confirmation
confirmation
is
is
analogous to the
analogous to
Upnayan
the Upnayan
Sanskar.
Sanskar.
But a
But a
sanskar is more
sanskar
than
is
just a
more than
set
just
of
a set of
prayers,
prayers,
rituals, or
rituals, or
sacrament.
sacrament.
It is the
It is the
establishment of
establishment of
impressions
impressions
left upon the
left
soul.
upon the soul.
By performing a
By performing a
sanskar, we are
sanskar, we are
creating and
creating and
programming
programming
new and
new
positive
and positive
sanskars,
sanskars,
karmas,
karmas,
into the
into
fabric
the
of our
fabric of our
existence,
existence,
which
which
influences us
influences
forever.
us forever.
A brief
A
history
brief
of
history of
sanskars.
sanskars.
The word
The word
sanskar with the
sanskar with
spelling
the spelling
sun
sun
is not
is not
mentioned in
mentioned
ancient
in
Vedic
ancient Vedic
literature.
literature.
However,
However,
some
some
skar is
skar
mentioned.
is mentioned.
Some, a
Some
fixed
a
decree
fixed
in the
decree
sense of
in the sense
purifying.
of purifying.
Therefore, the word
Therefore, the word
samskritam in the
samskritam
Rig
in the
Veda
Rig
is
Veda
used as
is
an
used as an
adjective,
adjective,
meaning
meaning
being
being
purified.
purified.
Ancient rishis
Ancient
have
rishis have
recognized all the
recognized all the
impurities
impurities
caused by
caused
physical
by
birth,
physical birth,
and
and
unless it is
unless it is
removed,
removed,
the human
the
body
human
is
body is
unfit for religious
unfit for religious
practice.
practice.
So, the
So,
rishis
the
have
rishis
created
have created
yajnas and
yajnas and
sanskars for
sanskars
the
for the
removal of said
removal of said
impurities.
impurities.
For example,
For example,
the Chuddha
the
karma
Chuddha
or
karma
Mundan
or Mundan
sanskar is the
sanskar is
removal
the
of birth
removal of
hair from
birth
an
hair from
infant's
an
head.
infant's head.
The number of
The number of
sanskars.
sanskars.
There has been
There
much
has been much
disagreement between
disagreement
various
between
rishis
various
and
rishis
ancient
and
texts
ancient
on the
texts
number
on
of
the number of
sanskars to be
sanskars to be.
performed. Rishi Gautama says that there are 40 sanskars. Vaikana Grishya Sutra says 18. Ashwalayana says 11. Paraskar says 13. But Maharishi Dayanand Saraswati was the first to say that there is a total of 40 sanskars, but 16 main or most important sanskars to be performed. He codified this in his famous text, Sanskar Vidhi, which was published in 1877. Sanskars and Karma. Karma is the natural law of cause and effect that governs the universe. The law of karma states that every action has a consequence, and every result we perceive today must have had an original cause. Our karmas follows us from our past lives into the present and influences our state in future births. By performing sanskars, we are creating impressions which are new and positive karmas that influence the development of the mind and body. Sanskars are classified as a form of yajna and righteous action. In doing so, we improve and develop our karma and are on the path to moksha. Sanskars' early effects on development. Modern science emphasizes the importance of a healthy diet and abstaining from drugs and other intoxicants during pregnancy. The Sanskar Vidhi and Vedic tradition goes one step further and prescribes three prenatal rituals we know as the Garbhadhan Sanskar, the Punsavan Sanskar, and the Simantonian Sanskar. These sanskars ensure the protection of the fetus and are aimed at enhancing its mental development. They are also the first impressions implanted on the unborn child. It is important to perform the Punsavan Sanskar during the second or third month of gestation because special Vedic mantras are chanted while medicines and tonics are administered to the expected mother to prevent miscarriage. The Simantonian Sanskar literally means the complete brain, or including the faculty of thinking. This sanskar is performed during the fifth month of pregnancy because this is when the mind of a child begins to form. Sanskar's effects on childhood and personality development. Modern psychology proposes that a great majority of fully formed adult personalities can be attributed to childhood experiences. Both the positive and negative events, the triumphs and traumas we've experienced during childhood, shapes how we interact with people and see the world. This is why Swami Dayanand Saraswati places great emphasis on the childhood sanskars, Upnayan Sanskar and Vedaram Sanskar. These are just more than just a list of milestones. They are critical points in mental development. For example, the Vedaram Sanskar teaches a child that commencing education is not a simple rite of passage, but an extremely important and sacred step in their life. The study of art, science, and literature is fundamental to survival and understanding how to live in harmony with the world. Vivaha Sanskar. The Vivaha Sanskar is the marriage sanskar. This is the most extensive and personal ritual an adult Hindu undertakes in his or her life. Some of the rituals include the Kanyadan, Pani Grahana, and Saptapadi, which takes place as part of Vedic yajna in the presence of Agni, the sacred fire. This sanskar is marked by several vows the participants make towards each other and to society, and is the entrance into the Grihastra ashram, householdership. The Antyeshti sanskar are the final rites that need to be performed for the proper disposal of the physical body after the soul has departed. The body is cremated and returned to the five elements from which it came: air, water, fire, earth, and space. Upon completion of this sanskar, the Atma or soul is now at ease. In conclusion, sanskars impact the human life scientifically. At the time of performing all these sanskars, chanting of Vedic mantras is performed according to each ritual. Sanskars are turning points of life and are very important ingredients of life. Apart from scriptural validation, history also proves to us the great effectiveness of these methods. I would like to thank my parents and my brother-in-law, Anant Mani, for helping me with this presentation. I would like to thank my parents and my brother-in-law, Anant Mani, for helping me with this presentation. I also would like to thank Behen Diana and the executive body of our Spiritual Center for giving me this opportunity to present my presentation on sanskars. Thank you and namaste.
Thank you so much, Bhai Ompal, for your presentation on sanskars. I'm sure that if you were not entirely familiar with the topic, that you learned something new today. At this time, we're going to bring today's program to a close. Before we do Aarti Bhajan, I would like to say a special thank you to my mom, Mataji Kamla Singh, for providing prasad today, and Bahin Dharam for his contribution today. Thank you so much. Let us all stand for Aarti and Shantipal.
ॐ जय जगदीश हरे स्वामी जय जगदीश हरे भक्त जनों के संकट भक्त जनों के संकट क्षण में दूर करे ॐ जय जगदीश हरे जो ध्यावे फल पावे दुख विन से मन का स्वामी दुख विन से मन का सुख संपत्ति घर आवे सुख संपत्ति घर आवे कष्ट मिटे तन का ॐ जय जगदीश हरे मात पिता तुम मेरे शरण गहो किसकी स्वामी शरण गहो किसकी तुम बिन और न दूजा तुम बिन और न दूजा आस करो जिसकी ॐ जय जगदीश हरे विषय विकार मिटाओ पाप हरो देवा ओ स्वामी पाप हरो देवा श्रद्धा भक्ति बढ़ाओ श्रद्धा भक्ति बढ़ाओ संतन की सेवा। ओम जय जगदीश हरे, जय जगदीश हरे, स्वामी जय जगदीश हरे। भक्त जनों के संकट, भक्त जनों के संकट क्षण में दूर करे। ओम जय जगदीश हरे, ओम जय जगदीश हरे, ओम जय जगदीश हरे। अथ शांति पातः। ओम द्यौः शान्तिरन्तरिक्षं शान्तिः, पृथिवी शान्ति, रापः शान्ति, रोषधयः शान्तिः, वनस्पतयः शान्तिर्विश्वे देवाः शान्तिर्ब्रह्म शान्तिः, सर्वं शान्तिः, शान्तिरेव शान्ति सामा शान्तिरेधि। ओम शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ओम प्रेम से बोलो ओमकार भगवान की जय। प्रेम से बोलो मर्यादा पुरुषोत्तम श्री रामचंद्र की जय। प्रेम से बोलो योगेश्वर श्री कृष्ण चंद्र की जय। प्रेम से बोलो जगत गुरु महर्षि स्वामी दयानंद की जय। प्रेम से बोलो वैदिक सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय। भोजन मंत्र। ओम अनपते अनस्य नो देहि यनमिवस्य शुष्मिनः प्रप्रदातारं तारिष ऊर्जन्नो देहि द्विपदे चतुष्पदे। ओम शांति शांति शांति। Namaste all and have a wonderful week.